Has been streaming down this Bexar County street for weeks now, and one woman living near the leak on Crestway Drive on the northeast side of town believes there is no end in sight. So we sent News 4 San Antonio's Lauren Lee to get some answers from the San Antonio water system today. Lauren, what'd you find out?
Well, first, let's show you what we found out here. We have water running down the street, even at this late hour. It's been like this all day long, and neighbors say it's actually been like this for a few weeks now. And let's show you what we have over here. Crews have dug up this whole area. They've covered up the sidewalk over there, and it looks like crews actually brought out these boards after we came out here this afternoon. But all of this digging actually exposed a bigger problem.
Just as steady as the traffic on Crestway Drive is this stream of water running down the block.
Where's Saw's going with this?
And Karen Wilson
I'm baffled.
is more than a little frustrated.
This is just one big bird bath.
This hole outside her house has been growing.
When they first started, there was barely a detectable amount of water even going down into the drain over here.
From a small leak to this muddy pit.
Then they dug over here, and they must have gone down to China over here because they hit the AT&T lines here. But it seems like they just never could leave this alone. They just kept digging, and they just kept digging.
A customer called Saws about the leak back on February 21st.
It's not the San Antonio residents using water. I feel like it's the Saws company using our water. And then they want to employ more water enforcement officers when they can get away with this.
A Saws spokesperson says crews tried pinpointing the source by digging cylinder-shaped holes with no luck. Even special listening devices couldn't find it, so Saws started digging.
We're not having much success because of the mapping that we inherited from the former Bear Met. It wasn't accurate. The lines were not where the map said the lines were, so we had to actually search around for this water main before we could find the source of the leak.
It took 3 digs to find the source, and it took time for Saws to figure out the easiest way to fix it without inconveniencing neighbors.
We searched for valves to be able to shut off certain areas so that they wouldn't be affected by the leak and the shutdown as we repaired this leak.
Saws couldn't say how much water has been wasted, but promised this will be fixed on Tuesday. And Karen says in this drought, this leak can't dry up fast enough.
Now, Greg Flores tells me that Saws has had problems with outdated Bear Met maps on a handful of times. However, he says it would just be too expensive to go through the entire former Bear Met coverage area and make sure that those maps match up, so the crews have to deal with the problems as they pop up. By the way, you can report a leak in your neighborhood to Saws. Just call the number on your screen, the number 704-SAWS. Reporting live on the northeast side, Lauren Lee, News 4 San Antonio.